Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm WendyO. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. It is currently Saturday morning. I'm in the house. I know I normally live stream outside, but I'm not going to because it's super cold and I've got a very, very, very busy Saturday today for the kids. But anyways, I want to talk to you about some of the things I was thinking about last night and why we're still pretty much early to crypto. And I know some people might disagree with me on that, but stick with me, stick with me. So the early days of crypto, we didn't have a very large market cap. A lot of people were not able to access the ecosystem as far as tech goes. It was still kind of hard back in like 2010, 2011. That's the first time that I heard about Bitcoin was like 2011, 2012. And I just couldn't participate in that ecosystem. I didn't know what it was. It seemed really hard and complex to participate in. But now we have so many different ways to essentially utilize crypto, to get into crypto. And you don't have to meet some strange person in a back alley at a Starbucks, or you don't have to go on the dark web to participate in this true decentralized economy. So I was scrolling Twitter yesterday. There's a couple things that kind of piqued my interest. I'm going to talk a little bit about market caps. So yesterday there was a tweet regarding OpenAI, which is the ChatGPT, the AI sector. And apparently they are looking for $7 trillion for an AI chip. $7 trillion. So OpenAI is looking to raise or obtain $7 trillion. The current crypto market cap, including Bitcoin, is at $1.7 trillion. Okay, so that's a lot of money, like an absurd amount of money. And the fact that we're only at $1.7 trillion, which includes Bitcoin, and this is a global market, it's kind of crazy when you think about it, right? And I'm not super big on market caps of stuff unless it's like, I'm looking at low cap stuff and I'm interested in making some serious gains, some serious fast. But again, that's pretty risky. So that kind of sparked my interest. And then I started doing a little bit more due diligence on some other things, okay? So the total market cap just for US stocks is going to be 50.8 trillion. And that's just US stocks. 50.8 trillion. And this is a quick Google search. You go ahead and fact check me here. If I'm wrong, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know. $50.8 trillion for the total market cap of stocks, and that was in January of 2024. Global stocks is $109 trillion, and that was in September of 2023. And again, please fact check me in the comments if I'm incorrect here, okay? As far as Microsoft is $3.124 trillion market cap. Apple, 2.916. Google, 1.85. Amazon, 1.8. And Meta, $1.1 trillion. Crypto is 1.7 trillion. We're talking about an industry that this is Bitcoin, and this is also all of the other crypto assets. So we're talking about 30,000 crypto projects, including Bitcoin, sitting at a market cap of $1.7 trillion. That is a lot. It's a lot of projects. It's a big ecosystem. And we're valued at a fraction of, we're actually about half, almost half when it comes to Microsoft. And that's just one company. And when we talk, again, like the total market cap for stocks, $50.8 trillion, all of the stocks. Global is $109 trillion. So then I'm just thinking like those are some pretty big numbers, and we're still, and to me, I really think that we're still, yes, we're going to get regulation. Yes, we're in this kind of transition phase because we have the Bitcoin spot ETFs. We've seen the Bitcoin spot ETFs perform immensely well, regardless of what mainstream media says. And that's why we always talk about, don't just blindly follow and listen to mainstream media. Okay. Just don't blindly follow and listen to them, because what they'll do is they'll take facts and they'll manipulate it to sound like a particular scenario, which if you take a step back and you go through all of the little, all of the sentences in the article and then fact check some of those, you'll realize that the narrative that they're telling with those particular numbers is to further benefit themselves. And then there was another thing that I saw, as far as our national debt, we hit an all-time high yesterday, which is, congratulations, all-time high, is $34.2 trillion in national debt. $34.2 trillion in national debt. And it's not going to stop anytime soon, unfortunately. And remember, Powell went on to say, short-term everything's fine, but long-term things aren't going to be fine. So we're essentially operating in this system that is really kind of built to not only pit us against each other, but just to kind of hinder our existence, really, when you think about it. And then another interesting story that kind of segues into this. KS said my daughter's going to get in trouble for yelling because she knows she's not supposed to yell. KS says the global real estate market size was valued at 3.69 trillion in 2021 and is expected to expand at a compound annual growth rate, which is CAGR, at 5.2% from 2022 to 2030. So that's and again, that's another sector that's valued at trillions of dollars, and crypto's only at 1.7. And then, of course, the story with Dave Ramsey, apparently, allegedly, by Bitcoin Twitter, crypto Twitter. Dave Ramsey's team is currently scrubbing all Bitcoin-related conversations from Twitter, which I don't know if that's true or not. That's kind of what I saw. But Dave Ramsey was historically wrong when it came to Bitcoin and crypto, and I understand why. And I kind of want to segue a little bit into the national debt and spending and et cetera. I like Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey absolutely helped me in my early days kind of figure out how to stay out of debt. I kind of grew up around some of those ideas, like use cash for everything. Don't take loans out, don't take debt out. Some of this stuff, not all of it, okay? Because it's not realistic to not have a credit card, okay? But some of the stuff that he says is like you have to buy a house in cash, you have to put down 20%, those type of things. His ideology is not even like it worked maybe 20 years ago, but today it makes no sense. There's certain pieces that make sense for him, but he called Bitcoin a bad investment. And I don't know about you guys. I have a 401k from 2017, and in that 401k, it's about $40,000-$50,000. It has not increased at all. It's actually decreased a little bit. And my Bitcoin investment that I bought at $7,500 around that area has actually multiplied, 6, 7, 8 times. So when it comes to Bitcoin, Bitcoin operates different than a lot of these traditional financial assets for now. But at the same time, I really feel like Bitcoin is going to continue to appreciate over time, especially with TradFi coming in. It's not something that they're going to let go to zero. It's not something they're going to let fail. As far as the regulatory landscape, when it comes to the entire crypto assets, things are going to be changing. But me personally, I think that we are all very much early. And if you're watching this now, continue to do your due diligence. Go read the Bitcoin white paper. Go take a look at other different crypto ecosystems and see what sticks, because we do have a lot of utility that is actively being built, but unfortunately we have a lot of the meme coins kind of taking the lead right now, which is not a good thing. Someone says I'm up 50% from 2017. But there are there's a lot of projects in crypto that are not necessarily good, that, most of them, it's, we've got the scams, we've got the rugs, but we also have the entrepreneurs that are trying to build something and just end up failing at it because small businesses and entrepreneurism is hard. But I do think that there is a lot of opportunity in crypto to do well. And that's why we talk about the moonbag strategy a lot, is when you're up on something, you remove initial investment profit enough to pay your taxes and rinse and repeat, because the markets are so, essentially risky to an extent. But with Bitcoin, I feel a lot more confident telling people, take a look at Bitcoin and, use Bitcoin to opt out of the system, just because we've seen, not only as far as price goes, we've seen it appreciate over time, but at the same time, we have also seen it used as a way for peaceful protests, as a way for people to actually own their own money, etc. So basically the point of this video is I still do think we're very early. Yeah, are you going to get, $10,000 Bitcoin? No. But the cool thing about Bitcoin is anybody can buy it. You don't have to go through these brokerage firms. You don't have to get the Bitcoin spot ETF. You can simply go to your favorite crypto exchange that you've researched and buy Bitcoin if you want. And I'll go ahead and show some of my partners. We've got Coinbase, we've got CoinCatch down below. Not your keys, not your coins. Read the terms of services. But you could go to any crypto exchange and you can buy Bitcoin and put it on self-custody, which is absolutely amazing. And of course, we've got Dame below. He creates custom, crypto products for people. He is a financial advisor. I'm not. But anyways, the moral of the story is I do think we are incredibly early, whether it be with crypto and whether it be with Bitcoin. But the name of the game is to self-educate, pay attention, and to cut your losses when it's about time, and to actively take profit. That's just my opinion, but do what works for you. And remember, closing thoughts, crypto's market cap is 1.7 trillion, and that includes Bitcoin. The entire crypto market cap is 1.7 trillion. OpenAI is asking for $7 trillion for an AI chip. The total market cap of US stocks is 50.8 trillion. Global, it's 109 trillion. So I just want you to think about that a little bit and then do what works for you. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. I got to get going. We have a bunch of errands to do and my child is being extremely unruly. So have a great rest of the day. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'll do a live stream. Happy Super Bowl. Oh, actually, before we go, who do you guys want to win for the Super Bowl? Who do you want to win? Anyways, thank you guys. Bye-bye.